Welcome back to GERMA Boys with your host, Germination. Happy Thanksgiving again. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, most importantly, share. We're finally in season 2, episode 1, Finding Your Why. Now, I'm going to hold this because we're going to do a lot of coaching. So you could get your pen, paper, whatever it is. We're going to write some stuff down. Let's start. You and me, we can change our jobs. We can change our city. We can even get out of a bad marriage. We can change so many things. You could change your environment, move from one city to the other. We know people that travel so much, they go to different places. But until you find your why, nothing truly changes. Because you and I know, after moving from place to place, doing all these different things, you still feel that void inside of you because you haven't found your purpose. So, your why is the fire behind your decision. Why are you trying to go this way? Why are you changing careers? We learned that the career is not your real why, right? No, that's not what it is. Why do you want to become X, Y, and Z? That's the thing that burns inside of you. The compass when life becomes confusing. The anchor when storms try to shake you. We begin season 2 with episode 1, Finding Your Why, with purpose, with clarity, and with truth. Truth is essential. You'll have to be truthful to yourself for you to find your why. What is your why? Your why is not your career. No, don't tell me that, because I'm a doctor now, I'm a lawyer, I'm a president, I'm a teacher, I'm a nurse. I found my why. Because if you didn't truly find your why, after becoming all of that, you really haven't still answered the question. It is not your title. Oh, I have this MD, S square, JD, whatever, president, CEO, all of that. We all know those don't give you the happiness. They don't get you to find your why. It is not the applause or the achievements. My children are doing so great and blah, blah, blah. All of those things. It is still not finding your why. Your why is that thing that makes your soul sit up straight. It is the reason you survive what others did not. It is the gift only you carry. It is a story only you can tell. So, let me start with myself. What is my why? When I left Cameroon to the United States, I wasn't chasing to become or trying to become a doctor. What did I really want to do? My why was, how could I make my family better? I was chasing mostly responsibility because I thought my family was struggling and it was incumbent on me to get them to be comfortable, to be better. Responsibility to my family, responsibility to the dreams they placed in my hands, responsibility to the people who believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. So you ask me, what is my why? You know my story from season 1. What is my why? My why was simple. I wanted to heal. Whatever that meant. Becoming a doctor was the ultimate of it. I wanted to serve and I wanted life to matter. That's why I'm even doing this podcast, right? Because I want to serve a broader population, not just my patients, not just my family, but I want to reach out to the rest of you who do not know me yet. Because my why was to serve a broader population and to serve. Service is at the center and core of what I really believe in. Because the man I'm wearing right here, my grandfather, he taught me service. He taught me that I had to serve to find my purpose. And that's what we're going to do today. That's my story of how I found my why. That's why when I was on the streets in West Virginia, when I was homeless, I didn't give up because I knew that I hadn't attained my purpose. I had to figure it out. I had to rewire, I had to rewrite my story. And today, you can hear the story. But how did I get there? That's why I want you to take pen, paper, whatever, a little scrap thing. Let's do a little exercise. How to find your why. I told you in season 2, I am going to coach you into becoming, into transforming your pain to purpose. You must realize that purpose with me. So keep following. If you haven't already, stop right now. Subscribe and share. You don't want your best friend to miss this. You don't want your family to miss this. So go ahead. There's 3 pathways I'm going to teach you on finding your why. Pathway number 1, follow your pain. You ask me, but Germination, what is pain? What is my pain? I don't even know what it is. What hurt you? Maybe what you were born to heal. For example, you grew up feeling unheard or dismissed. Why? Because did somebody think you weren't successful enough? Did you think that you were just always angry or in the wrong place? I don't know what it is. Or your parents struggled financially as a kid and you were stressed out. What is it? Your experience unhealthy relationships, so many relationships are ending with divorces and all of that. Why is that? That pain, you've fallen, you've failed, you've moved from job to job, you still can't find that satisfaction. What is it? That will lead you. Do you have to change course? Do you have to go a different direction? That thing that caused you so much pain, it's what is going to lead us. You have to follow your anger. I really hate when I see wasted potential. People are stuck in jobs that crush their creativity. You know, at the clinic, I always tell my medical assistants and nurses or whatever, my esthetician or my, makeup artist and all of this, I tell them, my braiding stylist, why are you still doing this? You know, I came here 3 years and now I'm medical director. Why are you still doing this? Can you go to school online? Can you start if you're MA, go to online nursing school? Can you do something? Okay? So wasted potential, it's something that we really talk about. Yeah, you hate seeing incompetent system. At one point in my life, I wanted to get into politics because I felt that I could do better in the system. That's why when I was appointed medical director, the first day I walked in, I said to myself, what can we change to improve the operations? Those are the things I'm talking about. That thing that angers you. Why is the system like that? Why do we have to stand in long lines to get whether it's food stamp applications? How can we make it more efficient? Those things that anger you are the things that draw you closer to finding your why. And then when company exploit consumers, I don't care which company it is, whether it's the government, it's a private sector, whatever it is. If you're not growing, then it is time to look into that and change course. You have to grow. Every step of the way, you have to grow. So if we're not doing that, we start asking questions. Then the third pathway is to follow your joy. What would you do for free? What makes you come alive? What's your fingerprint? So you have to help people grow and gain confidence. It's free. That's what we do. You're giving them the information. You sit them down. You say, what can I help them do better? You bring clarity and structure into a company. When you get appointed or when you step into something, you want to add value to it. The things that give you joy, you start to show your leadership skills, your mentoring abilities. That's what is going to help you grow. Then creating experiences that bring people together. If you're one that likes partying like me, you're always going to have people around. You want them to dress up and feel good about themselves. Go shop and feel great about what they look like, who they are, what they want to become. So those are the things. I want you to write down what causes you pain, what gets you really angry, and what causes you joy. When you write those down, you save them. I want you to text them to me. Write it in the group chat and things like that. Because we're going to pick one of those and see what direction you need to go. So, how do you know you found it? You first write them down. But how would you know? We have to go through a bunch. People say therapy. I think that's an excellent way to start because you have to be doing stuff intentional. If there's no time to waste on things that are not intentional, the moment you can start to do things intentionally, then you find your why. And that should give you some closure and happiness. So what do we say? Once you find out why, I'll tell you what's going to happen. You're going to feel pulled, not pushed. You feel responsible. You feel peace, even in hard work. You feel like you could do this forever. Those are the things that you begin to understand. You have arrived, you have been. Purpose does not always feel easy, but it always feels right. So, what do we say about today? Your why is not hiding from you. It is waiting for you. Waiting for you to slow down long enough to listen. Waiting for you to be honest enough to feel it inside of you. Waiting for you to become who you were designed to be. This season 2, episode 1, this is becoming more throughout. We have to help you find your why. I hope with that little exercise you are able to, because once we find it, we'll be able to explore more of your gift. Please jot down and write. Let us find your why and let us do this together. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. This is the GERMA Voice podcast and your host, Germination. Thank you so much for watching.